We are going to follow the process to do my homework here. So, 1 second. We'll jump in so we can see the task. So, create a directory for your week one assignment. We'll bring up the command line and we'll CD and we will make it on the desktop. And we will call the directory. I just did this and recorded it wrong, so just bear with me. These names, we'll call it 1 week HW. And now we will CD into 1 week HW. Okay, so now that we're there, we have successfully created the folder. And let's just take a look just so you guys can see it here. Not a lot of, bear with me. All right, where are you? Right here. So 1 week HW. As you can see, I just did this. The video was messed up, but we'll continue here. Okay, so the next step says create a repository on the GitHub website. We have the GitHub website up. We'll go to new, and we will call this the same thing. I think we did one here, 1 week homework. That's available, and we'll just call it 1 week homework. Public, and we will go ahead and create that. All right, and here that is here. We'll just copy it so we have it. So we will now follow the instructions to create the new repository on the command line. We will just take a look at our steps, which is push your directory of files to GitHub. So let's go ahead and get started. And technically, we're just following along. So echo patience number W. Getting it. Then we'll add the README file. There. We'll do the first commit. And then specify the branch. And then next we'll add everything. I'll just go ahead and copy this whole thing to make it easier on me. Oops, sorry. We'll go ahead and look for the push here. Hey, perfect. So we'll go ahead and review the homework one more time here. We'll make sure we're on track. So again, we created the directory, we created the repo, and then we also just pushed the directory. And now it's basically stating for us to make some sort of change. Um, I am going to add a I am going to add a, let's say, a PDF file. So we're gonna call the PDF file homework questions one for week one. Actually, I'm pretty sure this should be in quotations here. So homework questions one. And no, that's wrong. Okay, actually that's wrong. So let's do that over. And then we'll go homework questions one. And we're going to make it a PDF. All right. Now we're going to go and add uh, this folder here. Well, actually, now that we created it, let's check the status, right? So as you can see, both files are there and neither one has been added. So what we could do is we could just go get add. And now I could name both of these specifically, but just for the sake of it, we could just put the period to add both of them. That won't be an issue here. And if I needed to delete this, I could also delete it as well, but just for the sake of to keep the video moving. So we add that in there, which is fine. And again, I'm sorry, I get off. So that information is here. So get add, we just added it. Now we're going to commit. 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 And we're just going to call it add files, just so we know what's going on there. All right. Oh, wait a minute, what happened? All right, so there was an error there. So let's go ahead and check the status. With the it's typed. All right, so the new files are there. So let's try it one more time here. We will go get. That. All right, there it is. I must have misspelled something in there, but okay. That is now done, and now we will go ahead and push that through the changes. So get, and what you could also do too is get status now, and boom, everything was committed correctly. So now we can get push origin name. Give that a couple of seconds, and everything is good to go there. So we pushed it, the original, um, added new files as well to make the changes, and then push those files as well. So good to go there. All right. Thank you very much. I will complete the rest of the homework.